Adebache erenso so da foforo Nyankopon dia chen ya so mramfa so ne Wednesday ye ukada 29th of June 2022 I original TV adwene pa juma die no na ekoso no na Mpensenmpensenmu no ebrewo efiri sabri ekoyira ya wasanita no a political activist or efia or a political analyst Ofia Sanso ana era George Aisi a national communications manager and as a director a manager and director designation director and NATMO a national disaster management organization or a member of the New Patriotic Party and BBC or Maimwa Arise Ghana demonstration before the demonstration the IGP kasachire police for na say mo kan no na ete o kan say omunhunu demonstrators ni say omo ankasa omo ho no Ghana for na ebe anya wo bibia mbe we Ghana ne Ghana for na ye demonstration na Ghana police for ebo omo ho ban dia na kofa asade eba obi accuse ni yonko me ba no pay na me be to me mpanimfo na me ne omudi nkomo say the adwuma no kra nya ni kan bio because time bia no ye wo MPP no kra ne ye wo NDC no kra Ghana for ye no kra ne de ahin de obeka bia no se wo ka na se ko we afa wo support we o ka na se asumesi nso aka bi penya e asumesi what kind of country is this saying na ye pay ye Ghana no saying ye pay no ye mpe say we nyina ha ana say yampe bibi mfi ani nsisu say eno ne pese ye I am so me to be very frank untimi hu NPP ni just say NPP ni won nokre NDC ni won nokre asem bia say uka na asumasi ni ho ana so binti ni ho na say ohye ne kokom kra na so okana ode ne koye ne ma plan ne no maka e de ba asem kra ne yakofa abeto ya musu ye democracy ne say ne pe no ana say ana esitie well however it is Ghana ne pe we would love to live with it but yemra na me ne abujafo me nyi omo nkire na ye nhya se ni komo na honorable ahenkwa so ye hwe ne kwan say ono na ye German North member of parliament ye hwe kwan say ono so be ba be kan ho na ya to dwumadie no eso abujafo mama kwa ba
head also be me na
mo otimi ranting na say George the major na ade 24 years ni metima retire metima jaya mamu na ma de ni enso ya hwebi ho a na ya tweet kakra ho a na ya tro kakra because now it's I don't know me nhunu said ye niama say demonstration dey kobai uti MPP for a the one can say okay me can say MPP for a uti Minister of Information or say police for no e kire say omo ye professional nkrofo provoke omo nyina no na omo ye din de na omo hwe so omo nkrofo no bi kra pray de na omo hwe an say omo betimi abo nkrofo ho ban they were very professional uti organizers of the demonstration so omo say police for no the amuye was well choreographed. What ma say omo shedai ye omo adwin say omo yes ade no ama omo beye enso ampa to the extent that Sami Jamfi e kan omo press conference no mu say utimu say omo toto abo no bebre anya right Ghana for even o kan say nkrofo bi no nkra wo ho a womo eye police for omo hihye police for ntade a womo yes ane so you listen to some of these things and then you get confused.
Pato, my mentia, na mentia menu, I mentia hefo nyina. The edi kan we say ye hu no kra no say we no kra na we no kra no nti e ma ye bra wa bam why adwuma over 24 years experienced journalist ye hiamo emre say mu nti ehun hian se wo pa ba ye chichiro man ya chichi o man yi mu amanya experience no ehiam say na mu I know they but sabe yes emu be day but you keep going the tough gets going sa na ye de bedum pempen so I pese yedru enti mama wa bamu emra democracy de sabe chinye bebre ne obi a kire na
dwe we thought we were going to be progressive. We thought it was going to get better.
We are getting progressive.
I mean, because from 1992,
yes,
said the Siba basis Hamrian, non sa basis Hamrian.
Next year, na constitution 30 years.
Yeah, near dream say it will get better.
Yes,
but
yes. No, na say bi mu abo mo ti mu po. So omo be ye no omo abo mo pese omo ye de ni tie yi. Ti mu po. Wo kai so omo kan say omo de tuo ni no omo abebo wo omo ho ban. What?
And we fixed Ghana. We are Rise Ghana.
How many are they say be by NDC for?
NDC
for.
Rise Ghana.
NDC for the national to aboy NDC for be anymore. Anya will be a rise one. NDC for and a year do omo ye. Sabi wako o say o person fa route be first. Mo say mo koye demonstration anajo. Me tena afidie bi so Eduarda ka say na pato ye demonstration wi ampo ne kosi say ni ye koye demonstration anajo.
Me ba mami yenko organizers ya me ba so ya. Yenko organizers no ho na yenko tie omunsem a mo de to dwa no. So na yenhwe na yenfa no ni nkomo. First Bernard Mona
and started shooting. These police officers who told me that they were not protested, but they had come there to protest their bosses, were the ones who started throwing the stones towards the police officers who were shooting and throwing tear gases at us. So this is a well-staged thing by President Akufo-Addo, Dampare, and his police, that they should come and instigate. And when they did that, you saw that they started throwing. And some of you were around. Where's my brother? He's here. He was standing with me. When one of our own decided to take a stone to throw at the police, I jumped out of the crowd and held him by the neck and pulled him back and said, we are peaceful people. We did not come here to throw stones. I came there with my handkerchief. Sammy went there with his phone. Prince was walking and he was shot by a rubber bullet.
Sorry, it is actually a tear gas.
You understand? He was shot. Ofosu Ampofu, who was in the vehicle with me, Sammy had just descended. Asedun Ketia was there. Totobi Kwachi, this old man, was standing by. The police surging forward started shooting and throwing tear gas into the vehicle that we were in. Asedun Ketia, I don't know where he learned his skills from. So he laid flat in the Kia. I don't know where he learned those skills from. He laid flat in the Kia. Totobi Kwachi wanted to meet the police to find out why they were doing that. His bodyguard did not allow him. The bodyguard pushed him onto the floor and covered him down there. The police have the courage to go and issue a statement to blame us for something that they have planned. If we say we will not use your route, we don't know what you have planted there that you want us to use. You say we will not use our route. Staying at Kwame Nkrumah Circle, since when has that become a crime? Since when has that become a crime? And so they chose to unleash violence on us. But as I said, I've always known Akufo-Addo to be a violent person. But I didn't think that he would transmit such violence into the police for them to do this.
All right, Nti Bernard Mona, one of the, a leading member of Arise Ghana, and also so they are our press conference, no, as they are quite near their being commodity. But before that, Yentie Sami Jemfi, also a leading member and the National Communication Officer at the National Democratic Congress.
We still tomorrow, and I can inform you that that demonstration will come off as planned. Fortunately, the police have not opposed the second day of the demonstration. They've not gone to court relative to the second date of the demonstration. They've not sent any signal that they are unhappy with the route, and we don't expect them to do so. And so we've not been served with any orders prohibiting us from demonstrating tomorrow. And therefore, I would like to use this medium to invite all supporters of Arise Ghana, all Ghanaians who turned up for today's historic demonstration, not to relent, not to give up, not to give in, but to arise tomorrow morning as well and meet us at Airwalk. We gave the police 12 p.m., but we would like them to come early so that we can start early and close early. And we are going to stick to the route we communicated to them, and the route we have all agreed to for the demonstration. And it is our hope that the police will behave responsibly tomorrow.
All right, so per the Sammy Africa in the net say demonstration no continues unabated. Yeah.
Pato, for now, Pato, I am sad. But first of all, no, I will urge all Ghanaians or more fees to be part of this demonstration. We are no free where Mecca say no me see any both sides head. In my opinion, the Arise Ghana demonstrators, we have had a series of demonstrations. You say certain things have happened, and the last one, Kropa, you say the issues by any the Honorable Soso. I never expected, say, when we have decided to go on a peaceful demonstration, now there's an intent or the intention or people will take it upon themselves to start burning ties. I don't subscribe to that. I am also worried about the way our police handle. No, let me even go back to the demonstrators. I am worried about how they pelted the state property, which is the police bus. Demonstrations are across be it a national demonstration or even school demonstration. We have all spoken against the destruction of property. At the end of the day, no taxes. I don't subscribe to those things. Now, coming to the side of the police, so we share video. No, one of the guys or more no then share pick up no more. Or more to no say this guy you watch. Or more to no to say sabi abuabi. In any foreign country, no police officer will behave like the way they have behaved. So nipa no to no trinka no to say there when ya sabi abuabi a to no trinka. So what amanone demonstrations ekoso na and I say even any demonstration here will be the way police no be behaving, it is different. He has the obligation to ensure say be protected no matter how you provoke that service person. Be protected. But yeah had a different. Why is it different? It is different because we have used our so-called democracy to build regime institutions. Inti say the security apparatus feel that they are working for the individual who gave them appointment or aban or tesono. They forget that it is their responsibility and mandate to work to protect the people rather than say nipa no ama appointment. We have also talked about and as spoken against the infiltration of vigilantes and other people who were used in protecting ballots who are now in the service and are distracting and destroying the image of the police service. Because if you just suppose they see in Rano to what you dampare a kind of demonstration advice or the man servicemen now if somebody wants to blame Dampare, I think I will stand for him. In the sense to say, Dampare sent out a clear signal to his men that as you go there, make sure you'll be protecting Crawford. Into for the police service, that's why you have all this accoutrement. If they are pelting you, your mandate is to either retreat such that because we don't want you, also the party saying, and you could be hurt. So if they are pelting you, your mandate is to allow the service people to retreat and use the right medium of, dispersing the crowd, which is the water cannon they sent, the tear gas, of course. But even shooting the tear gas, no, you must know when and how to shoot the tear gas or the rubber bullet. We had the chaotic manner at which police, or more group who are more pushing, professionalism being. And I am very happy about the way Honorable Lanchini Tobu, Peter Lanchini Tobu, or Kasa about the formed police. We must ensure that thing will be instituted across the regions. Now, formed police, they are properly trained for the controlling of a crowd. Because and it is clear, especially what happened yesterday, say a back crowd controlling your police service no omonyade and no dear omonyade, and we should accept it and we should ensure we will reform that part of the police service. Said Yabeya, say him say moko control crowd, then means and the ways that you should use no. Again, we share the route. Our mokasa umbeteki. Enti police no echo court, echo cancel. And as medical down court says, our route no emwa. As a matter of fact, you as police, your mandate is to protect. Into your the route that they will use, and cannot any too much of a problem. But of course, they also want to be safe. Into medical down court says, our route or mufi say emwa, right? Now, what they call court a be a free, but or cancel demonstration ebebaso. And now also call file appeal and stay of execution. Until once they have filed the court, they have filed a stay of execution. It nullified the first ruling, which even those of us who are not lawyers could probably assuage to the fact that it does nullify the first judgment. Whatever the case is,
also say their stay of execution.
Yes,
it nullifies.
Say a grantee and grantee nullifies it.
Now when I can say grantee.
Young grantee, sir, the nomination to 12th of July.
It is the filing, appeal, and the 12th of July, not the stay of execution. It's effective that day.
It doesn't.
It's effective
well, there are other people who also argue that the stay not so serving the panel, it arrests the order.
That's the thing. So what I'm saying is that, so what I'm saying is that once the state of execution is there, the first judgment is null and void. So they have gone through the process. So even if you have a problem with the route, what you need to do is to allow them to go through the route that they want to go and protect them. Then you as the police service can cite them for contempt. And as a court, they can be cited for contempt. And the leaders are there, arraign them before court and prosecute them. As simple as that. Rather than to wait for such a thing to happen, for the police service image and integrity to be marred, and likewise the demonstration that we feel that it is for the good of this country, for the good of the police service, for the good of every citizen in this country. So see, I look at the situation. I want to believe that for the one that will be going on today, it will be peaceful. Based on, and I say, looking at what happened yesterday, I am sure every one of them, both sides, will be very cautious in trying to ensure, say, DSC and Rano, NC. As for the banter regarding, say, police for started some October, I've seen some pictures. Well, they have not yet been proven. Say, it is true, say, not police for it through a ball. Some pictures are there, but it will be very difficult. And I will share, so if you say you want to go by the pictures that we have seen, the name police not take armored it could be something else that they use within their police system regarding control of crowd. If I stand to be corrected, but and yet tear gas in Yana you shoot. There are some that you can throw. Now a bad dispersion. You're careful not to conclude that they were rather pelting. Of course, we could have infiltrators who might have also started something just to ensure say, these things they happen as politicians.
Well, they all come according to Henry, not saying a tear gas.
It is not all the tear gas that are shot.
No, but
you know, so you can't just
very soon,
conclude.
George,
When
say listening to the two of them after listening to Bernard Mona and Samuel Jamfi.
Oh, Bernard Mona and Assam there, may do all kind of find asset because maintain asset. When I will organize it and call for, in fact, court no crowd, when I'll call it. So I rise Ghana for no, I'm almost according to Sammy Jamfi, I instant come on with the entity, wona or call him out, Mujinaso. I think for the first time I was trying to be corrected. Police were called courts on notice to the demonstrators. Almost so a walk court equity. Normally, almost call expert, meboa. Normal could G ruling the Abraham say court to see about me, but they went there on notice. Oh, it was a good thing. And he maintains yourself because police for no dream bonnet, a bit touchy. Where was say IGP, minti IGP kasa no, but obi apache IGP kasa ye. Etu warm said the warm kwa warm ye. And you're very good. So, it's a dear enough. Police for no were all over Jubilee House, everyone with an vantage point to, receive and go for no. It mean who the entire Yama ruling say one police for no animal kind, the time I must obey, na entire him to America court on notice. And I'm going to court my ruling. Say, I'm not the bear demonstration fee and you may 3 equity bear and I do 10 dear. Debbie, Bukra numbers are twice or to the next day. One say Debbie, yeah, Mamon Yano. And the court editum, and a 2 a choir mo person mu use no court can say Debbie, 1 penny. And my police for the no, I'm sure mo person mu use no court G2. And what is the problem? Omo buy, I must change. The amomo person mu use no eno na mo be use and na Bernard e kan so onim munim the police for the egu kwan so what is that yeah won go demonstration ya kwan ya fa ya do NDC ya kota ya si ya kofa ho police for say there bi yeah you know am preso sa am block ya am yanko and I am penny for no class there bi omo ba ya say yeah idea chia ya cause trouble no ya fa.
So this is not the first time
this is
demonstrators
not the first time.
I imagine say
yeah fa kwan we
proof route omo
yes.
But your their old channel
yes
that time no the police handled the situation well.
Yes.
Until no
I'm stop where send you where mama blockade. San the sa barrier no ko si won omo helmet for you be gu ho bebre ye ni wo mo pre ye send you omo pre sa ye pem sa no ye pen for say.
Na then no dia anya to send right.
No say ye tie. So
no more pray na na.
Ye pray mama ye nwem.
Na mo sign.
Na ye nti we kwa uko piana mfa na uko na bi aba.
No obi anto abo.
Oh Debbie. Obi anto abo. Esa un says at time no na almost headquarters na wi a. Kwamna dan kam go gas $20 million. Yes ye pese ye kofa ho ye. En kai route ho. Nti ye pese police for reasons bi a. O ka se wo fa route wo si there bi a pato. E bi a ho ye commercial enclave. Mo kwa ahwe ya na obi na confusion bi akosi who's Accra Central mostly ya mo demonstration for no enter nkofa once a while and abakwa akofa Rollins Park echi ho na they akopie ko law school meboa na they akọ House Park and once a while no mama wafa ho but thick concentrated areas ya no mo pese
why demonstration chepa because why are chat letters once a while you know.
The demonstration there constitutional any ye mra no ma ho kwa em na judge no pe so onom pe so mo ye we bi be judge no say bi mo kwa demonstration yo tra na ba say ye tu asem no sheda na ye yi anti eno de omo aye ruling inti mesre organizers no because ohwe no ma edidi so ansa na ye bedu ba bi ye du ya omo say group bi say omo de etuo ni we omo amebo omo ho ban omo the psych mentality a woman de kwasase. Look, they were not interested in demonstrating. Nipa do eba ho. Nipa no nya encouraging. They were not. You say men can say NDC cannot mobilize. They can. But people were not too who say and no man more can sebi. It's not the cause of the party government or whatso and we are singing now.
All right.
Yes, police for no. What to a bobo what do you stand to gain? Honestly, you'll be back. Obi this year, Obi papa. Now what to no.
But you agree, sir.
Ties go good kwano. Petrol no one go 5.
Maybe I almost Jeffrey drivers.
Can you imagine?
But
it's not right.
Do you agree, sir?
It's not
right.
Back
crowd control. Ghana police. They will say, yeah, bomb. We urge them to do a lot more.
There's more room for improvement. I mean, but you call for no so conduct. No, I drink poor. They concentrate maybe almost
that's why I crowd. Yes. You cannot.
No, say as a provocateur. Yes. Anything na jono enye. We did na me ka ba ko no kumi preku. Daytime, see the as wo be share to tugu emu. Eku nipa be 4 or 5. Na jo. The film actress Yvonne Nelson here, na candlelight vigil. Vigil. Any demonstration. Vigil. Because doom so into candlelight vigil.
To demonstrate that. Yes. So it was a demonstration.
Oh, and I'm saying us in the West.
What is a demonstration? Demonstration. I said,
the Constitution, Article 21D. You can assembly of people and then embarking on a common reason about something.
So that is a demonstration. A vigil
yes,
was a form of demonstration.
But it was a vigil.
Although it was
not
peaceful. It was.
But wait, how can you do this?
The entire.
Of some of Nkasa or Kai, no, be an no. People who during election, I am deliberate.
Henry Kebaduko Okwakofa report at the back. Now, what they have video we say. Video we are now I feel one who said I don't know and ye bibia. What they share?
Okay.
They're a tone. Moment sound.
What? Hey! Let me show. It's all right. What?
All right, Jumano. I will say it's occupational hazard.
That's good. I like the but last one answer now. Mr. Asanita no nyadwe say other countries, and I know correct. George Floyd, any United States.
I can't breathe.
How did the police handle him? Men can say it's good, but it's happening in UK. See. So when he said, we want the best practices and go. But so comport to your home. Because police, any party, we year a year, where you could allow the other year will be any 2 years. So, demonstration. Yes, my who's senior man.
But what is it? I don't know what the demonstrations and
I don't know whether the guys tear gas, so I don't know its effect. Maybe not be rubber bullets, no suit, a bit proud. So enku be be proud. It's especially like obo wani a one year betimi atu ani. We can say rubber bullet. It's not right. Oh, now here and a police for no so say be 12 policemen. Ya totobo apapa wo mu team. It's not fine for us. Oh, cut them more. I was see a comport to your home. My Public Order Act, no. Yeah, the year Juma. Yeah, tell roots, no. Go by the roots, and then we close. You make your statement. The demonstration doesn't change anything, but you make your statement. But by Enya, but kind of when what situation I want, what the causes are.
What can't we in a
Yeah.
To say the occasion also say be a NDC for and I say be it is a. To the extent that talk as the chairman of the NDC crowd some kind.
Yeah.
And no more did
all come into play.
I said when they can say one really yeah. People who went to the demonstration. Yeah, call as Ghanaians, not because of me an MPP for NDC. I remember say Arise Ghana for no NDC forecast they are going to solidarize with them. You see, this is not an NDC demonstration in principle.
It is.
but they went there to solidarize with Arise Ghana.
Come on, boss.
They are
Arise Ghana no me evil.
There are a lot of your friend is saying in Nassau a bit in the Akase there will be people who are not because they are NDC people or not because of Arise Ghana. But because of Nyema Muoding.
Yes.
So when
yes.
We when some of them listen to you this morning, they will not be happy.
No, why?
Say, why do you say they have gone to execute Obi Adrian Wonitrim?
Yes. Because
they went on the demonstration because they feel that
this way.
Maybe they feel that no, not your shit ties. Not your shit ties.
So what is it? Okay, we be near shit ties. No, when you come to petrol, and she go away. So now when you down honum now, but I'm not no can back home. Also be yes or no so ni mu mebua. Now will be the tie go arrange no. You didn't make any effort to stop the person. Ya kwan ya bread is millions. The egu mu e no. Ya shit asa kwan. One copy, no one need to now. Now say it's okay. It cannot be okay. Because chairman be a bonnet to mupo. Say a bay no ma'am a guaban you fee. Almost 30 years, I need 8, 7 or 5 was a day election time. Then you know I have something's no be
election time now.
Yes,
for now.
Because baby or I say and call and snatch ballots in no Marcos snatch. What do you expect? Minia. And to wow ye na BBC and I say hey o penny na ye the all can say o penny Akufuado and na can you imagine so me one penny for organizers were they didn't stop them, they allowed them to go on doing this. Oh yeah, no blame we say oh police for here atade o she nam you can't also there be I NDC for politicians.
Oh no, but say NDC for no the omo so omo
yes, Sammy dem pick role me nua me krom ni lawyer operado. Amonyina. Evoa. So won't me say or say omo anye ni yie. Police for no
granted say omo NDC for crowd. They are Ghanaians.
Of course. No, I don't. No. Omo ye Ghana for. Me no we again say bi wo mo nya NDC for. I agree with you. So, but omo nyina ye Ghana for. Ahokire e wo ho. So, be ye nyina ye nim the fire by ahokire fire by. So, eti ye nyina ye fi COVID ni aba when Ukraine ni we so asan be boss. Oh, ewiase cheme ewiase baby a so omo de omo ho ato omo. Last na me hwe video bi a Nigeria. Konko ade say biso say dey Konko 200. They say 800. E be 1,200 naira. Oh, share the jump. And the world is it UK or say US. Inflation has moved from normally almost 0 point there and then echo by 7 to 11%. It's not normal. So, I'm experiencing that kind of inflation. It is a too sad, not just a serious. More, we are there for 50, according to 27. So, it's a global challenge. And I can say, and Nunti, my no, yen ye, but yen famra and ye juma. menua pato enti mu ye no say kwan we ma mo fa so mu use mu akwan a o ma kire mo nka baba be do Jubilee House peacefully me pai bo ne say ne o mo ko work no o mo ko start na route o mo so o me fa no o mo fa no boko enko wie ba bi o mo pese o mo wie na bibia asem mfa na asem nko
ya we ka bibia o na say enko.
It baffles me when we have had elections and people have died and we make mockery of such incidents. As far as I'm concerned, this particular demonstration, we have various political parties. Party party ahoro bi mu a omoka ho. Menim kura no Bernard Mona onye NDC ni. Menim kura no a friend say Desmond Mone, a friend this gentleman. They omonye NDC for. The totality of Ghanaians and ye kwama. Aban bi wo abamu na anase party bi wo abamu na ye call demonstration. It does not mean say party no friends omo call demonstration omo ye ba. Ye ni had na Occupy Ghana. Which people were there? We saw the Kenoforiates. We saw the Ace Ankumes. We saw the Kofi Capitals. We saw a whole different group of people. I remember Ernesto Yeboah and Co were there, CPP people and every. So that is it. But you see, NDC have numbers. So if there is a demonstration and they decide to join and they call on their people, they will definitely come. In the same vein, if NPP is in opposition, and then the NPP opposition, now say obi a demonstration, let my vote count. Now some person because they have numbers, no. Call on their people. I know nchire say omoye MPP for no moye. It is for the totality of Ghana. Obi bia obeka say omanmu ayemre no na obua. It is agreed say normal ekoso in the world economy no. The world economy is not stable. But we have a competitive advantage to have leveraged our people. Sanka yebema omo bre so atikakra. Ye can NAPCO for about 100,000 NAPCO. Sisi ano. How many of them have been retained or adwuma hodomu? Omusika allowances yentumi ntria. Teachers allowances yentumi ntria. Osi ye kra cereals, any other fertilizer, any other materials every Ukraine. Enti war na aba affect yen. No problem. But don't forget, Ghana yan supply Ukraine ammunition so. Yan supply omo bibia to aid their war. As we speak, Russia, because Ukraine, because Russia is no more supplying gas to them, you know, in the midst of the war, they have started laying pipe to US to get gas. Yes, you have a competitive advantage regarding say you bet me no man a crefi ho wheat in this anomano. You was as yantam or you bet me use napco for ya or moko traffic kway. That be a meka can say napco for base 50 or mon and cultivate a beer wheat 200 acres. So 200 acres, one more soldier for base 5 or more sure you put in place just some shallots be for them to be there. So 500 acres no more cultivating or more dear 30% shares. So they know that they are shareholders and can be which are a bit dear we can even export to Ukraine and can buy now here because of the but we are not learning, we keep on blaming somebody's war and all that. We have advantage that we could leverage on. Who told you?
I'm asking.
Yes. Any irrigation you do to you do bro, you do sorghum ne sano manoma. It is not a matter of try. We have arable land.
I know, but maybe say Ghana has say you do wheat to you do be paying.
Who do be no be
I am
gone where the days
finding out. Say, well, I want to because me
him say
I just want us to think about it. Say, to say the Ukraine for I say akoba some yeah assassin no. I try do because me who says
who try with him.
I am asking say you try. Don't let us
CSIR.
Yeah, maybe so yes. Direct to them.
Me say ye.
Me who hit a fool harder.
It doesn't matter. Me say, see, you can't see a bedria with the irrigation system. I want you bet me a dria. And yes, a wheat, and Ghana assassin.
Me na me force be a assassin and support too.
You see, say some years back. Now we felt to say, ye dria apple more ha any. People are trying it and it is working. And Yanko Pony Yansen, why my assassin was shit. north for wa hyehyɛ sɛ de ɛhɔ asase ne city wokɔ me no ho western north wa hyehyɛ ne sɛ de ɛhɔ city ɛhɔ no yɛntumi mfa tractors ahodoɔ ɛnkɔ plow yɛde sika na ɛdɔ ne yɛahye ne yɛapam ne yɛdua ne yɛdua boɔde no noma north hɔ no asase ne da hɔ yɛntam a yɛbɛtumi de plows ayɛ nti what we need are machines no so nyame adaroma nkurɔfoɔ manufacture nti yɛn it is our responsibility about twɛn machines naba ne yɛde yɛbɛboa ɔman no ma agriculture akɔ so ama aboa economy regarding say currency na nka aboa no but we have neglected agriculture more or less and you say planting for food and jobs no machines ni where be add value to aduane na you produce no nti that we are able to sit back and say aduane abasa ama na pro it shouldn't be so akomadanfo they are crying say tomatoes na bu awo ho mu nyankrofo mamonto Ghana we know say assassin the way to do tomatoes na nsuo piwo yankopon ne de nti oye ne sa no tomatoes no ye nsuo no beverages and then that call that side na ye beverages no once in the 60s na ye beverages
not to say adwin say percent deliberately ye bibi e de ye ho free there wom na
yes a blame game no am why
frankly speaking to say a drew baby a utimi hu say yentimi hu say say yenye den yo say yenye den yo
blame no why yen active
yen war no start here na be e go do it no wit anyi this energy call a party organization
how many months na you do
party reorganization so he doesn't
how many
party
please don't talk about party I don't want to go there
please because party reorganization e be bo talk nko no action
honorable him akwaba you can say and who arise here
Papa na I busy watching back a crime.
Oh, okay.
And to me,
but
afterwards, no, I show be on TV soon.
Yeah, of course,
and then they likely say.
They say, we are blaming the uncle. Police forces show the press release be aba. Memo bosso. Na, memo boba community so. But we say updates 29 demonstrators arrested, others being pursued. The police have arrested 29 demonstrators for their participation in violent attacks on the police and some members of the public, including school children, during the Arise Ghana demonstration in Accra today. As available video footages of the event are being reviewed, and all other persons identified for taking part in the attacks as well as inciting the violence will be arrested and brought to face justice. Also, the organizers of the demonstration will be arrested and put before court for the attacks and damage to public property in line with the provisions of the Section 3 of the Public Order Act, Act 491. Meanwhile, the police would like to draw the attention of the public to a calculated falsehood and misinformation being peddled by the organizers and their cohorts. We urge the public to disregard the untruths and treat them with the contempt they deserve, for the footages and images of the event speak for themselves. We would like to assure the public that we remain committed and professionally measured in the discharge of our constitutional mandate of enforcing law and order in the country. Grace Ansan Akrofi, Chief Superintendent of Police, Director Public Affairs, na do we say, bye. Until nature say that is it. Police for the one more air cannon. Minister said okay say also what TB working kind be no. Organizers of the demonstration also think say police for ana almost stage is to the extent that Omodin says abototo no kra no omokano. They were planted. Before Omototo sabono were planted by the police. The police force sheda a year BB to create the impression say omo violent. But this is what the police is also saying. And in our country back, what do? We are a member of parliament. So can you 275 Ghana for a wojide wo mumu say monkotina hona munchinchim yesti amfamai. How do you feel? The Ekosi, how do you feel?
Ato meda wase anopa na machia wahwefo na menu anom mpanyimfo so a ne omahia anopa so mede nchia soronko amom do kwasem ni enra me chamber me bae na me be tele wo office na me hwe me phone so na nyoma na me hu no na eha me kakra because me gidi say o man ya drum Mpensenmpensenmu bi a se bio ye ka bi ma me kan bi amamu na ye no eye abibre mu ha ebinum ehwe yen esua efri yen ho nti me gidi say nka ye standard no ese ye maintain standard no
but ntimi nkoye nim kra
ese ye maintain standard no anra ya me hu ye demonstration na chi ni commentaries a ekoso no ma dwuma ye me na but before police for ye deploy mu di omako ama omako bo protesters no ho ban no I'm say IGP he was clear in his message to them omo kono o psyche omo no utum say ni a oni omo kan e nyina no se bio na ekoye adwuma wo ase ho a menyini se nka huye nyina ebaye meaning close relatives and rana omo demonstration nasia omo ye eyewitness to whatever that happened there. And I know bisa say enti protestants no nya abo wo hin and I know mo e papa ya abo no uko circle says ya once interchange na say pavement no ye the blocks be asisi wa se ne be ya omo ai deda kwan no ho ne nyoma enkoda ho police for ni sha ase a omo restraining protestants no say omo mfa a particular route no omo wi eresendi omo decision say omo nyina bebo omo ho anu wo Brasport na message bi omo wo ho bia no omo agina aka amagana fo ide ate eho kura no momo mfa kwan mu na omo kasa omo bo omo ho adwa wo ha allow them obi ensay bibia and the time omo started to show omo so now they have no option than to just remove those stones until now kwa abon say abo no ya yibi afri ho na mo ba mo panyina odama no aka kire mo se mo ba mo ni omo mendi sawoso mo kura hu se omo ntina mo nam mo ba se mo bebo omo hu ban but me gidi se police ni bia o ye professional bia no demonstration there say bia akoso anya ni edikan ni and the other na edi basabasa ye ebeba me gidi se bibi na asi quickly no say police ni ba bontina or mobile white wash situation no say near city me way forward no I believe say your constitutional right say obia to make sure na adwene wo man mo say no man na mamu no eko this ye namu na ye ya me gidi say nipa no
bibi na asi na police for ba white wash you believe
say na make catch say I had a relative there me ginidi and ran no from morning me kra na me ko adwuma misi no woka mu a me de me to aso ko adwuma na so yoko demonstration me watching ba na me phone da silent until later na me hu ye no so police for na to ashare so even national chairman kra pick up an team or mass speech no or mo two tear gas ba no no ye say we see free car no na wa komerika kakra o si no pum na ohwewo e prepare o da form ho na tear gas no bi san beto nanim ye say e blasting ma nanim nyina utum say the condition kra was not good. Wow. General mu nyina they have to lower them in the vehicle
and na you can say Bernard Mona kaso ni ba bi okosun asa na skills no
general the
fire fast so or
me na me ni ho me relatives na
don't forget or a graduate of Kofi Annan.
That is it. Or was security ade. And you see other form.
But
na just say nra akesifo nyina kura no na omaye mia but esa necessary
that is not how
it's not the best.
Yenti asema IGP catch police wansana ombeko demonstration na emisa say we can only imagine say by now say no feel say nko for ne yes na
to treat them with all the respect, the severity, and the dignity that each and every human being deserves. In effect, we should treat them the way we would have loved to be treated if we were on the other side. And from that, it means as you go out there, if anybody needs help, help the person. If it is you, that is your effort, that is going to take for somebody to continue to live in order to accomplish his God-given destiny, please do that. And do that joyously. Do that with love. Do that with a sense of humility. Do that with a sense of humility and humanity. And at the end of the day, we win the hearts and minds of these demonstrators. And as a way of contributing towards that, we are deploying 2 mobile police hospitals for the purpose of this demonstration, both for yourself and also for any demonstrator who may need our assistance in this regard. We want to show the world that as a country, our democracy is growing from strength to strength. And this is a finest opportunity to demonstrate that. And we cannot, and I repeat, we cannot miss this opportunity. We want to see that the end product will be as follows. 1, the demonstrators themselves and their leadership will be so happy with us that after the demonstration, they will come and wanting to say a big thank you. 2, the rest of the people of Ghana will also be so glad in terms of the way we have conducted ourselves and in terms of the way the demonstrators have also behaved, such that we will be proud of ourselves as a country. And 3, the rest of the world will also continue to see us as a beacon of hope.
George, Uncle sir,
but and America no say we betimi blame police for na because demonstrators no omo de omo adwe and a buy. So IGP Asuman and Collar were 2 omo niso. Omo enya nan omo ye nim say emre to bre omo ate ways bi aya na enye. But sometimes e bi o na demonstrators no na ya so brache kakra and a police for no so say na crowd control and as a temperament no e bi o ani ho.
Say omo humility ni humanity.
Yes, very important. In fact, osan so dream say na wiase be hwe ye so mind.
And he sees this as a fine opportunity
to prove that. But the truth ni say organizers no omo with different motive. Omo pese omo course me here. Ya ka say aban a oteso no, otie Bernard Mona. Aban a oteso no, oye high-handed on his citizens. That is the objective.
Oden say na police for nya aware of that.
Say
there is a likelihood that there may be some elements who would want to do certain things.
Then no to abo.
Abo no mo kwato to ye na ye dey. Say ye ma wo mfa route a wo pe. Enti e was autobo. Ties no mo hye no for what? For what? Enti mesre e demonstrators no organizers no so e kan aye omo duty. So on behind you on Bernard no crack and say no be kwaye bibi o stop no ana meboa ade na de aka no omo gina ho ye nhwe han na focus ties ties begu omo hye ties no na panifo no ba cha so omo fo na di ba what do you want them to say ese man for route we for the route I can what is wrong with that me catch out say yeah
you can trained mind.
Yes.
Trained people.
Yes.
Nkrofo ya sheda atete omo so.
Yes.
Ye wo nipa ombetimi nipa betimi aye bibia. Nipa betimi atietua.
Okay.
Nipa betimi ayatra. Sa nkrofo ya sheda atreni omo se ekoba ni sampo a. Ntina ye training police for ye training omo se omo
rubber bullets ni tear gas.
Police
live bullets
police for ye training omo se omo training George Uti police for ye training omo se omo take care of nkofo a omo ye well behaved to. Yentia ma police for training ni say nkofo bi betimi ayade amana tiafa so.
Yes.
Even sankofo no betimi ayamana tiafa so no. Omo na IGP kasa kire omo say mokwa muntichi omo with humility and humanity. Munhunu say it is an opportunity.
Yes, no, violent. What do you do?
So have your friend is saying they arrested about 29
violent.
of them. They arrested about 29 of them.
How did
yes. Beautiful stones.
Me buy. One would say, me kasa ina. I didn't want my talking to sound like being political. But say kase the politics be real. When something goes wrong, let's all condemn it and say near kosui enye. NDC wa by mo. I was then the regional deputy secretary of the Bruno region, Bruno Ahafo region, not the splitted Bruno Ahafo. Mekai Gabi Ochirida Akumu. I don't know which one was there. Say, let my vote count. Yeah, Kudalo. So Kudalo, Echi Omo, Paomo, Ma, Ushe Gabi Echia. I condemn it. Say, Sardino was not right. And how would that thing be right today? We can right? Move as a country. No, you justification. Right? You are justifying. What was the agreed? What was the agreed route before demonstration? Before demonstration,
to make the nation ungovernable.
Omo organizers no need police. Omo notice of 20 days. And sana sa organization bas enra omo me catch you say me nyoma bi no wa me mfoaso just because of political expedience intino ade a enye no ma betra say me justify me kosi obi me am hunam so nipa o me see no because it was a peaceful kind of ade omoko oko na onkura bibia omo nyina why na di bibi obi di tu ekoye nipa ne say omo fa route iso mo say ye mo kwan ma mo nko omo say okay ya ti ase ene ye geda wo transport ha na ne obia yaye eno so mo restrain o mo say mo nye say uhwe clips na abana police for no align up say na demonstrators no omo ni omo twiso tear gas every akire police for na chi o ene eto ye and they were running and when the two tear gas no e wo police for na chi when the two tear and this is where it started police ni eti bullion van me say police ni ena me catch up chire wo
good way
to be na me say chire wo bullion van na eti police ni so abo e can weapons
no tear gas
what tear gas the normal to police ni na otika mu walk it na wire ni say tear gas and tear gas eti say bo wo
I want to meet to na pie.
These things will not help us.
But
what I want to tell everybody is say, me papa no wo abebu bi adebia no ka. And to me be di won semwa. You should know.
Anything that mean anything to do this one. No. Who conduct why na who
kasa
IGP do e dey no ka
na IGP you can explicate yourself from what happened yesterday.
People didn't behave.
You can who can crack yourself what happened? No, you are endorsing it.
Endorsing what?
Endorsing what? What happened? What are you saying? Why you
did.
And your protesters no who said not you kita obi.
So
me person
government unpopular. And more objective.
Na mo kasa munni na ye mo popular.
Election
time.
Don't
say obi ye government. So you think your government
all right.
No. I'm only asking you think your government is attractive? You think your government is attractive and somebody is trying to make your government unattractive? You are bold to say this.
Oh yeah.
I want to be accounting for near the amamo.
Yeah, parliament now.
And then I was no finance minister, but now I can't know. I couldn't this is I am we are here. Yeah,
all right.
Yeah,
maybe I know about parliament.
Pato. Say Utiam and out here. Never be wa ekoswa. You don't see it. Ena to me udia officer already akaso. Na make no. Yes say nantwie ne bia. Say near anka ne to sebio. Sa na enka confusion. Hwe me am on the border. Yeah. Today as we speak. Ye wo me eto Jama enough Sampa mountain so. Ne na me nim ene say ye nananum ye papa nom ye si me owo nsu ya no didi wo nsu eho ne oti hwe susu didi wo hwe so ye ni businesses ana ekoso wo ana wo hwe ye fuel any code wa fuel la
mo de kokoton ho
oh na ene na jase
okay
ene na jase ene me say smuggling na any wa senke ni di but I can tell you say me try
me more that say ultimate fan ko bi
and na I say what the wa fuel wo ababeye lower less low ene uko na u check CF na 42 cedis ubenya a gallon of
nti say abana says am ntimi nyɛ small
yes small no me point ya me ya sisu ni say me point ya me ya sisu ya ni se mo anka omumom ye asa are wo
US fuel price ko UK ko
e to go the boy omo no
orabo we dey
NMC omo ko
56 and 40
na mo di taxes ya go fuel so mo di taxes ya go fuel so Monty be free so amusi monty and then ball at all na mo dia
ama there no everything come ama for say there everything come
ya na di ball at all
obasima wajin ho si
ya nya obi a ya san gi 12 free ya
NPP emma anobo abo ano shenesa enchemene no bedin komo ofia enchebia obetena se ama mene no edin komba honorable asmo kan many can't see a fact. We are more sure, but I said, okay, and see the crime no more. I said, oh, my no more. I said, oh, my no more. Diama, we wired. I said, Tramon crying to me. I said, Johnson, I could cry.
Yeah, business is MPP chairman and Kobuan and Park and yeah, make a business MPP chairman and command can say.
Yeah, but from them, not Ellen, not sorry. Move to me, Abba, Jumedi, Subeti, Radiant, Abba, if it's Abri, Equoy 02008, Fato Soy. 85425. I mean, it's said me should be free hobby. Meaning said there. When said the Jumani sit here. Oh, the better. Oh, can I say, well, I say, Mum, there, but
that is why you
also the buy
David, no more about the
police for so arrested.
Organizers. They will be arraigned before court.
They should who also yet them one also processes.
Well, they also say
it cannot
be. I told you it for free.
Deliberate conduct.
Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Pocho media nina otina ono asi. Enra, I was there personally. So, ade koso o memu ho journalist mu kebio. Mu pepe ade police for yenye. Say you see ye fast akwan no na so mo so da bia so ye boy ya no here. What is wrong with that? So, that's why NPP ni no ho no ho medonyame hwe ntia kunchini nsu ato abonjini na nkuto sire no nwure fi se wi abobo ma no so anade ebi beka na ni one day so odina ho na o sesesere first na wa front se ko bi na onye bi di ni potos no ya hata o da ko bi chane ka papa
oh David una ne bofu mu ma o se wani potos na kata wa me ana wo sire na o se enku
yes
ensu to ana o se nchine ensu
demonstration ya bu me a it was a president man lead demonstration ya bu ya first time demonstration there who misbehave
no but it is wrong
the conduct of the demonstration was bad
Pato
there's one of the pictures hello Nanakwesi
Yes, sir.
Nanakwesi etio
Pato, what to say?
Nanakwesi me hoye Tantra Hill de boko
Adrum, it's a Katama Tantra Hills for.
all right
They say, only baby. Me pesa me ma obia say. The police will duty. Educated public. Say asuma police, not say uniform. I know say uniform. Ni asuma duty. Ukwaka, na the car boa. You do so at your own risk. Who hear demonstration? Yakofa police. Aba ombaba mo buy. You do so at your own risk. They say the NDC for yeah. As I said, young public, you put a figure on them. In the first place, Nanado, ex-president Mahama, or demonstration, Nanano, and Nifio, or Moko to work on the field. Parliamentary, as far as war, or more pretty, I just say, okay, win the Benyano, or Mokofa, Aboboya, and almost a Abogumu, people who are. And I will say MPP office. They say you have to demonstration. You have to coin. Many of them monfa yendi moti. Na assembly of person will catch them on mine. Yendi a TV. Most mo ntiasie. Mo ye no pay.
all right Nana got me that well so nti yeah so yeah call demonstration say organizers of demonstration na nkrofo it's true say untimi nko bi afie enkofre no entry ni say demonstration ni say near be corner na say but yeah be demonstration organizers ni nya adaje kakra na manfo but I heard a lot of that Samija Fimo ni Bernard Mona money or more mudi any they were all saying say this is going to be a peaceful demonstration. This is going to be a peaceful demonstration. Enti I was saying to you to your home for. Yeah, idea ho gym so I was saying to your home for. Me ba cho dini fa kwa free.
But you family Yima exactly Akachi.
Yima yankoi.
But you Mr. Oh ye hu bebre na MPP ni o ti o kan ina no. Ye hu oh, yeah, president, why association with their Elena Pado. Can you be here, Chenajin, and now I tell you, naturally be here. And so, which means can have fun in name. That's what you ask, I say, would justify a year. Oh, never cost Nipper go, Moma before a shaman woman. What you say? In this way, between Raymond Kuinama for a camp, who plays we yet that's let my vote count for dear no one yet. Again, nothing net will be ye, nothing. Yes, yeah, Faha. Who police is no Panoque, who the initial bed guarding the family. Woman far companies, and yet will be sued to Christ. Say, more Faha. What the other, you know, go for winning now by. Oh, money per coin any panel, oh, expressing not Jenny, never before winning Pemonone, Asumba, Ebafos. Now, which is studio, I can always face to face. I will share the amount for being and you're fine. To go who plays who your demonstration. Who ye be a few crime. What do you say? One good demonstration, who ye come a demonstration now you're obedient to me and Simuka, who ye somewhere. I didn't never move the demonstration, move as a mission, if I'm not quite near to 2 I didn't see after all, Grammy NBC for, Epping, you say, only yes, but so one kind of said, that notice to the no onja na me ho eni nkaso
na de edua de o gibi go
0200854255
0208542555 the last caller na afei na ababia na Elena betrasiama ya toto na no abusa ne se de na wa hyehye de agu ho de na o de ba table no so ma omo New Patriotic Party mo but o di ne fa kwa free
Epacho ye feme dako. E kasa free sape mai.
Mate dako yanko.
Epacho ye feme dako me kasa free sape mai.
Dako tie mentie ohu o TV no so tie ohu o phone no so.
Oh okay.
Yanko.
Yeah, Epacho me pese mi bisa se. Enra ansamna abano. Sabi yenyira ye ni nyamu se ka sana se eta nemo mono yemusa ye musa edenti na demonstration for no almost say police and abo mo ban wo pese police abo mo ban se de be ya bata entomo ana police nso enim se mo fa ha ebe ma bata atomo enti no mamo most of us say it is a police mom, quite second baby. I'm a person of a monko, and a tear gas, and I say, be a bomb be a toy, a better more. What is a one of a police if what's a woman hang over to my year, and now say, Mona, Mama, Sadian, Abba. Oh, and you never know or may Timmy, you never be a so, and then I must say, Uncle, you now money more fast the first way. Police to my own yen, no question. A done come pepe. If you say police ye neutral, almost per se, a bear or how better, and almost per se or how so better. Then she won't fuck how whistle. Nasumuji, Emragana, was a month penalty. And she send the pack a crana bears 1,000 for year, said the musician. Woman, one and nim and what's that? Power my son.
That's so penny. Yeah, sorry.
I say, I can for baby say it's your uncle one, was it your dream? The IGP news say anything could happen. Until the necessary accoutrement of police for him or the mama. Until your responsibility as a service person, I will be home by no control crowd. And they say you restrain yourself from anything that will provoke you to act in a manner that will bring they didn't do that. They did not, and that is where the problem is. All that what the IGP said, care, love, humanity. I pointed an example. She said, "Almost two branch and two animal." Me with mean face, no matter what they have done, your service has taught you that control your temper and ensure calm and control crowd. And look at what they went there to do. All the things that the IGP wanted, the world would have known that we have done our best as police service. Ghana would have known that. Even the demonstrators would have come back to thank us that you conducted yourself. You didn't do that. So why are we mocking as if to say that Obinia Bida? Demonstration will continue. If NDC comes to government, if any other party, demonstration will continue. Right. So we should be mindful of how we put issues as if to say that this is the end of demonstration.
That's it. George.
Yeah, Major Osumania, Sabi, Oko demonstration be was so yappy. Rana a cahono, yes, who found dear, so the bay with demonstration. But the police for court, no munya ruling be the bar, a yin aswa, was a mudiso. So, ain't ye bessere, walk of a baby near Simamon Fahua, Muntis, also quite peaceful demonstration. One casawa boutimu poso peaceful as some demonstration. Ube tie police for no asem no omokano. The amon direct mo say mo yesi anamu but ukoye bibia eye ebumra because sabi onya wo nko na kwan ya wo de. Oh, baby a wo fa na other users wo. Omo so omo ho banbo
enso ehia wo man no enya posifo enti sebe omo ka bibi cha wo niye no ebetimi akopra wo bi ukọ na ukọ hyehyɛ tie ne no ma sebe eye twetwe sam na wo ye enti yesre ye ka se ye demonstration ye mfa mra kwan so enye de wo mo ye no enya adwempa ene wo mo de call wo mo pese wo mo gu aban ho fi
Honorable Frederick Yaw Ahenkwa me ba cho wasuma de twato
yo pato masema e twato ne se me pese me nuanom ai wo aban mu they can distance themselves from this omo na hihye akiri na omo piapia bambofo no se omo nyesa na senior medical kan ye no na ntwie dua senior anka neto no saa na enka komfo ense
ebi kra enuru komfo nsem ye de ye ai wache pedua no
we don't want this trend to continue. May there be American as a country, no. Ya fan yoma bi mu I believe say anka baby ayedru no. Say ye kwa anymore. But ne obi ye nra anye yi no. Me so mba na me be ya. It will force me the next time me ba to just repeat it. And no ma ye gina faako. En fa nkan konye dey. Let's allow our institutions to be independent. They are not. Enra me nya signal enra me wo chamber ena me fresh am George na say George na onya nko no say masa signal me picking say nkrofo no e be din say really
all right Honorable Frederick Yaw Ahenkwa, a member of parliament for German North Bono region on the ticket of NDCs. George I see National Communication Director ma NADMO or MPP ni ana Yaw Senator no political analyst. Onunso so afia bi adama se mobile